What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. The good brother Blackest Night sent me this particular video clip on WhatsApp. That's kind of trending on TikTok. You guys know that I'm not on TikTok myself, but I do get some interesting people that send me some things from that platform. And that platform is a little easier, I think, than YouTube because you have like 60 seconds. And for some people, instead of trying to create a lot of content like we do on YouTube, which is long form, they would rather do that thing there. And so what ends up happening is that this particular lady has this video clip in which she's saying that, you know, guys who look down on single mothers with multiple baby daddies, you're intimidated, okay? And at first when I watched the video, I thought it was somewhat of a joke, but then unfortunately it was true. So what I want to do is we'll blur the lady's name out in the TikTok video. And what we'll do is let's go ahead and check out what she has to say, okay?
Fellas, why does it matter how many baby dads a woman have? Why is that your concern? 9 times out of 10, she's been taking care of those children before you, and she'll take care of those children after you. So why do you feel so compelled to judge a woman by the amount of children's fathers she has, as if you don't bounce around from chick to chick to chick? Situations happen. Things happen. Every time you lay down with a woman, there is a great chance you can create a child. So trying to judge a woman based upon the amount of babies dad she has is very immature, and it's child-minded. You know, I got one of these 4 for 4, and that has never stopped me from getting the man. My oldest is in college. I got 2 in high school and 1 in kindergarten. I can do whatever I want, when I want, how I want, and then some. Stop trying to judge a woman because you're bitter.
All right, so you heard what she had to say. Where do I start? Number one, why does that matter, the number of different baby daddies that a woman has? Why is that any concern to a man? Let me first start by prefacing the fact that if a man doesn't care anything about you, you're right, it doesn't matter, okay? Because her mentality is, you know, I'm taking care of my kids. They'll be here. They were here before you. They will be here after you. That's the kind of mentality of a woman who, you know, she's already setting herself up for failure in the relationship. She already has an attitude in which, you know, a woman that has 4 kids by 4 different men, which is what she says she has, it's not an attitude that realistically she should be able to manage, okay? Because a woman that has 4 kids by 4 different men that acts like her, she should be very extremely beautiful or extremely rich. And from what I can see on the video, it doesn't appear that neither one of them is the case. But again, what does it matter? Well, if a guy just wants to sleep with you, it doesn't matter at all. But if a man is really interested in getting a mate, well, what it says is that you had unprotected sex at least 4 times with at least 4 different men. None of them you married, or none of them they didn't want to marry you. That's a red flag for a man, okay? Why is it that a woman has 4 kids by 4 different men, none of them married you? And I would assume that you were not married to any of them, okay? 4 kids by 4 different men. That means that you had kids for 4 different men. All your children have different fathers, which that in itself is a problem, okay? That shows a man that you're unstable. It shows a man that you make bad decisions. And she says that, you know, things happen. Really? How do things happen? Things happen to you because you've allowed it. The only one consistency in those 4 different baby daddies is you. Okay, you're not a good decision maker. because you have 4 kids by 4 different men, and you don't protect yourself enough to, or love your kids enough to keep them with the same father to build a family unit. You want to do whatever you want to do because you don't care. All right. So it looks like a person makes bad decisions. She said, well, you're out there doing this and you're out there doing that. Right. And it's very child-minded to look at it that way. I mean, what if you had a son? She has a son, right? What would she tell her son who was going to date a woman that had 4 kids by 4 different men? Wouldn't that be a red flag? It's not child-minded. All right? Because just because a person doesn't want to do something that's not in the best interest of them, it's not child-minded. You say you're going to do what you want to do that fits you. I mean, you're talking with that tonality. Why is that a problem if a man feels the same way about himself? Because see, the thing about it is that she doesn't understand there's many women out there that don't have 4 kids by 4 different men. There are many women out there who probably are more attractive than this woman, smarter than this woman, don't have the attitude that she has, who have no kids. Okay? And a man that doesn't want to deal with that, who doesn't want to deal with the potential problem of 4 different baby fathers, is intelligent. Because a black woman wouldn't want to deal with a man that had 4 kids with 4 different baby mamas and all of that drama that could potentially come. And then the potential drama that will come with the children. Because obviously they're not used to seeing a stable man in their life because their mom has 4 different fathers. Okay? And again, I'm going to go back to the thing she said. Things happen. No, things don't happen. 4 kids by 4 different guys, that's something that just doesn't happen. That happens when you just are not serious. You're not protecting yourself. You don't plan ahead. You're living life day by day. And unfortunately, when that happens, children suffer. People suffer. Innocent people suffer. When people do not prepare, taxpayers suffer. And you can't go around saying it just happens. And you're saying, well, it don't affect me. I can get everything I can in the world. I can do all this. Obviously, you can't. And this is the delusion people are talking about as if they're still high quality, if they have opportunities. The reality is that for guys who have something to lose, they're more than likely not going to deal with you. You're probably dealing with guys, but they're not guys who have a lot to offer. Because guys who have a lot to offer, they can deal with women that don't have kids. All right? They can deal with women that have 1 kid. They have more opportunities than just this. Okay? And this is the attitude that a lot of sisters give our men in the community when, acting like as if, they're all high and mighty, as if they're the prize, as if you're bitter. And you hear that part? You don't want to deal with a woman with 4 kids for 4 different guys. You're bitter. How are you projecting your personal issues on other people because you're unaccountable? And this is what some guys are dealing with. Some guys are married to people like this. And then you wonder why you can't get it right. Unaccountability is pervasive. All right? And this is almost laughable, guys. So what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. Don't forget about the Black Men Perfect t-shirts. I'm out. Peace.